Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I am your host, The Real Lovey C, and we're here today to talk about love, marriage, and Huntsville, Season 4, Episode 15. Trick or retreat is the topic. I hope all of y'all had a wonderful um, 4th of July. It's Friday. Hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. I'm waiting on my host, my sister, Evie, and she should be in the room with us in just a minute. So as y'all know, last week is the season mid finale. So we won't get another episode until September the 10th. So it's last week was the last episode. So we'll get our next one on the 10th of September. So yes, they on their break. And it's going to be good because they're going to finish off where they left off with the retreat. And during filming, it was a fight that broke out with Martell over talking about the baby sugar mama wasn't his child. So yes, honey, we're gonna see that in Melody approach Miss Wanda's because they were showing what was going to happen on the next season. So yeah, that's this is mid-season finale. So I think it's going to be real good. And I only hope that they learn something from this retreat because it's something that they all could learn from. Hey, Ray, nice to see you. Glad that you are here to join me. I'm waiting on my co-host, my little sister, and she should be in here shortly. Ray, say hey, lovely C. So yeah, okay. So my co-host is here, and
Hello.
hey, sis.
How are you?
Okay, we I got a little static sound like in my ear, but
Oh,
we got
sorry.
Ray
Hey,
in the chat tonight.
hey,
We got Unc in the chat tonight. He decided to join us in the chat. So the more the merrier. And yes, we about to make your nieces proud. So since I was telling them that this is the season finale and the next episode would pick up on September the 10th, and we'll be back doing Love and Marriage Huntsville then. So I've already gave them the ups and the ups. So we're gonna get right on into it. So this is season 4, episode 15. Trick or retreat. So the ladies get together, or shall I say, the married ladies get together. That's Kimmy, Tiffany, Tisha, to have a little fun rock climbing. But Kimmy is afraid of heights. So she faced her fears, but none of them made it to the top. Kimmy was in tears. Now, I understand what Kimmy going through because, sis, y'all know I'm scared of heights too. I don't even like going on the escalator. And here in the district, we got the metro center, metro, the subway. And honey, when I gotta get on that, I'd rather take the elevator. And sometimes the elevator takes too long, honey, and I gotta go up and look all the way up in the sky. Or what's worse for me is looking down, and my stomach just go boom. I said again, girl, that needed a reaction. How about that? That deserve a reaction.
wow. No, I ain't scared of heights. I like heights. I don't do roller coasters though. That's one thing I do not do.
See,
I don't,
we see you deserve a laugh too.
I don't do no roller coaster. My baby
Me
started.
neither, sis. Me neither, sis. I do not do no roller coasters. Okay. The last roller coaster I went on at the King's Dominion, I was a little girl, and I'm giving up my age. Everybody know I'm old. I'm 52, and I was like 12 years old. Last time I've been to King's Dominion. And they had a ride out there called the King Cobra. I got on the King Cobra and threw up. Now I did the Riviera twice, but the King Cobra, I threw up and I was done with the park for the rest of the day. Yes, I was. Okay, so let's get back into it. They talked about the Atlantic trip, okay, and their main topic was room. Tiffany was feeling some kind of way about Lewis in his range for more sex. You know, that was his range. That he range of all things. You gonna tell a group of men you ain't getting enough of sex. Okay. Tisha asked the ladies to go on to the retreat with Dr. Francis and his wife, but the women have to get the men on board, rather trick them to go. What do you think about that?
I think that's whack. Cause why y'all don't want
Can
to
you
go?
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I said I think that's whack. Cause why
Yeah.
y'all don't want to go? Y'all should want to go and have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ain't nobody got
Mm-hmm.
nothing
So
bragging about
Melody
nowhere.
is trying to find Girl, Melody is trying to find something to wear to host an event, and she will be the first African American woman to host this event. So it's a big deal. And Miss Vanessa, is her biggest fan, and she is always there to help support her. To help support, Lord, I'm tongue tied, to help support her daughter. They're going to be at the Armory Theater, and wherever, okay, I guess it's in Huntsville, and it's a big deal up there. So they talk about how cool it would be if the kids would be there. But Melody said that Martell and her are not in the best of space yet. But Melody said until there is growth and maturity, her boundaries would stay in place. What do you think? What are your afterthoughts on that?
As they should, because they don't. For a long time, they didn't know how to be around each other in general. So, as you start to kind of open up to that, you just gotta you kind of tiptoe into that. You can't just open completely up and be like that. So
Mm-hmm.
good for her setting her boundaries, sticking to it.
Right. So Miss Vanessa said, "Don't let anybody push her away when she knows that when he's still toxic." Miss Vanessa tells Melody that she's proud of her and keep working on her healing until Martell heal and he um when he won't be toxic anymore. Martell goes and which I feel is right. When you're going through any type of divorce or separation, there's a lot of jealousy there. You see a person with another, and there's a lot of resentment. There's a lot of unsolved issues that goes on. You know what I'm saying? And when things hasn't been, they had a nasty divorce, and it was played out on television. So of course there are going to be a lot of mixed feelings between both of them. He messed up, and he have to every night when he go home alone. And when it really him is when he's by himself. When he's by himself, or when he's there with them kids, and the kids look like both of them, and it's not a family together. And when he see the kids hurting, they just understood what divorce is. I always say the kids suffer the most, and we as adults don't see that when we're going through what we're going through. So let's get back into it. Mark um Jim, he's been studying for his test for the home builder license. His test will be in 2 weeks. He's going to need a prayer warrior. That's what they did. So Martell said he has put in he has built a lot of houses. They talked about the Atlanta trip, and he had to leave that night because he had death in his family, and he's glad that Tiffany was there for him. What are your afterthoughts on Martell getting his
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's
building
time for him to jump back in, especially now because he'll have.
license?
Can you hear me?
Sis,
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Okay. No, I said it's time for him
I
to.
think she's stuck and I don't think she can hear me. So Martell said it was twice he misses his marriage. I can hear you now. I couldn't hear you at first. Go ahead. You.
No, I was saying that it's time for him to jump back in. If he's not gonna be with Mel.
So difficulties. I'm not sure what's going on. But Martell said it twice. He missed her. Right. Right. He said I think she's going out and coming back in. The main of being married. He missed being married because he misses his family. You know, that's mainly why you get married. You get married, one, because you love each other, and two, because you end up having a family. And we get married thinking we're going to spend the rest of our life with that other significant other, and that's mainly what a marriage is. And marriage is not easy. Marriage, you just don't give up on, and you try everything that you have to try until you call it quits. So Lou said, it's in the family aspect that Martell, and he agreed. Martell said he has 5 children, and the person he choose will have to be fitted with him and all his children. He said Mel don't answer none of his emails, but he want to co-parent productively with the children. Okay, she's back in. Let me see
Can you
if
hear
I
me?
can get her back in. Hey, you back. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I can hear you. So, all right. So where I left off is Martell saying he want to remarry, and Mel and whoever he remarried will have to be fitted in, because they will have to fit in that just one child, but 5 kids, and it will have to be a right fit. But like I said, he want to co-parent productively for the best of his children. Martell said the Melody has a dark heart because she treats other people like that. People see people see her being friends with them, and eventually they stop being friends because of it, because of her dark heart. You know, we don't know why she stopped being friends with some of the people that she's being friends for. If for any reason, sometimes a person can do something, and sometimes a person can do something, or you are outgrown that person, and no, maybe you may not be talking to that person like every day, that like you used to talk to, but in you're cordial with them. A person could be laughing in your face and talking behind your back. It's a reason why a person stopped being friends with another person. Sometimes a person can be just jealous of the person that you're around. You understand what I'm saying? And because they got a beef with you and you talking to that person, now you got to stop being friends with that person. And it shouldn't be that way. So I'm going to get back in it. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't think that girl got a dark heart. I don't. I think that he couldn't take her not wanting to be with him anymore. And once she left because of him having a baby on her, I really think this is just like it's too much. for him to process, and he can't accept the fact that it's over with. And so the way that he's gonna cope now is by saying that she has a dark heart, when really, if she had that dark of a heart, you wouldn't want to be back with her. We can all tell he wouldn't mind being back with her. I don't think her heart is dark at all.
So Maurice comes home and find out that their bags are packed for the retreat. Maurice wasn't happy. He said doc he already had Dr. Francis, and Dr. Francis has already fixed him. Maurice said he don't like to take on other people problems, and if they do, then there have to be then he'll have to be in that person problem, whatever is in that person problems too. And then the comparison and everything is going to be compared, and everybody's thoughts is going to be in it. So everybody's lying to their spouse except for Tisha is the only one lying about the spouse. We got let me see. Let's get into this comment. Lady Lucy, Martell no longer could control Melody. Martell had the dark heart for Melody. I agree with you, Lady Lucy. Thank you for joining us, and please continue to stay. Hit that like button for me, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. There's more content, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So like I said, Maurice said he don't need any help, when it comes to that. Maurice said his relationship didn't need any help. So Kimmy asked Maurice if there was something she needed help on. Maurice jokingly saying sex every day. That's what True on. Kimmy said that sex every day is excessive. With you, it's never enough. Damn, that it must be a man thing, because Lewis, he ranging that he ain't getting enough. Now, Maurice saying he wants sex every day. He wanted her to commit to twice a day at the retreat if he was to go. Kimmy said she would commit to having sex once a day. Maurice wasn't happy. He said he would go only because she want him to go, asking him like a spoiled little child. I think, that sometimes the crowd you be around, it rubs on a other person. That's how I feel about that. Yeah, that's really how I feel. So let's move on. I said I got into our comment with Lady Lucy. So Tiffany lets Lewis know that she has to leave early because she have a speaking engagement and they need quality time together. She wanted them to be on the same page, and she wants to have a baby girl, and hopefully that they will have a good experience. Lewis needs more sex a day, and Tiffany needs to be caressed more. They need to spend more time together, and maybe, just maybe, they both can get what they want. So what do you feel about this? Lady Susan, let me see. Lady Lucy said Martell could no longer hold on. Martell could no longer control her, and she's right, and she's right. Lady Lucy is right. Tiffany wants a meal ticket. Lady Lucy said Tiffany want a meal ticket, honey. Hey, it the truth is coming out. I'm starting to see another side of both of them on this couple. They are putting out more this season than they put out last season. Okay, so Tisha is packing and Marsu comes, and Tisha is not telling Marsu the truth. She tells Marsu that they are going on a couples trip with Kimmy and Maurice, and with the Whitlows for 2 nights, and it's her trip. she gets Masu on board, but I don't think he's going to be happy when he gets there to this retreat, because he don't know that it's a retreat, and he damn sure enough don't know what is with Dr. Francis. He just wants to have fun. So he thinking that it's gonna be this fun trip, sis, and it's to educate him on his marriage. And I truly think that they're gonna have an argument about this, because she wasn't straightforward with him. That ain't no little lie. This is a big lie. And I think it could affect, their relationship. So what you think on that? Well, I heard really telling him the truth.
I think she was dead wrong. She know that man need to know where he going. That's like any somebody tell you that you're going somewhere, you expect to go where they told you was going. So if you get there and that's not what they told you, it's gonna be, it's gonna be some awkward looks. Like, what are we doing? So she should have told, and I feel like she had a reason for not telling him, but that don't make it right. You still should have told him.
Right. I believe she should have told him, just because of his first experience with Dr. Francis, and he wasn't on board with going back to see him a second time. So Marsu said it don't seem like it's going to be a fun trip, but he comes around and agreed to go on the trip. So Melody is at her event and getting glammed up, and Miss Vanessa walks in with this T-shirt that Melody gave her, saying "Not friends," saying "I got coins, not not to make friends, to be fake." Okay, that's what the T-shirt saying. She got coins and not friends to be fake. Okay, so that's how she's feeling. So at the amphitheater, it's so amazing. This is their grand opening, and it's a big deal. And Melody really looks good. I mean, that black and silver really look good together. It really look good. Melody can dress her tail off, and her skin is flawless. Okay, after having no sleep, working on her other business, her skin line, she was up to 3 to 4 in the morning. So it was a surprise to me that Martell brought the kids up to see her. Melody was really happy, and this was the first time that they have filmed together this season. So she's hoping he had a good energy. And Melody thanked Martell for bringing them. So I am so happy that he bought the kids. So this, don't God work wonders out? Because they was talking in the beginning how the energy rubbing off, his negativity, you know, the co-parenting, and their space and boundaries, and how she would love for the children to been there, and he did all that on his own. I really looked at Martell different, and lately they've been on a family vacation with kids. So I think that their co-parent is working. I've been hearing in the streets that some other things been going on, but I think I think that if they work hard and continue to keep the kids first, that they can co-parent well. And I really give them hats off for this, and it ends up going off. So they end up showing flashbacks of their happy times. So this has been mid-season finality. Like I said, September the 10th would be we would see a fight break out, and we're also, I don't know if it's gonna go in this pattern, but it's in the next the part of the mid-season. A fight is gonna break out. Melody gonna go off because they start talking about the baby, that Martell ain't the baby daddy. Then Miss Wanda put that out. She said, pointed in her finger, that ain't that man baby. A whole lot of stuff broke out. And Martell, I heard about this fight almost breaking out about 3 weeks ago. So I was hoping that because I know they are still filming, and I was hoping it would be part of the film, so that they would air it. So they are going to air it. So it don't just stop at this show. I will be live more often. I need y'all to look at the notifications. I will put up the notifications. I have a video coming out tomorrow. The Brat Loves Judy. I have been trying to do the Brat Love Judy since it came on, and they're on episode 4 now. I have passed my class in school, so I am so happy. So I am out for 8 weeks to the next semester. So yes, I am so happy, sis. I did it. I did it. So I got next semester to look for. So y'all got me more on here until the end of August. Then I go back to 2 and 3 times out the week. But y'all got me a little bit more, so I am happy, and things are happening in my life. I don't want to thank you, sis, for rocking with your girl and showing up and showing out. So you'll be back with me in September, and we'll get back on our little bonding time with Love and Marriage Huntsville. How did you like being on YouTube with me?
YouTube is fun. I just like that I get to spend time with you. That's the fun part about all of it. And then
you're so sweet.
And then we got the same interests. Like, this is one of my favorite shows, so it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. So it was so nice to have shared this time with my baby sister. And y'all know I told y'all we got a show tomorrow at 7:30. And on Sundays I share. Y'all make sure y'all catch up on Sisters, because I do Sisters review on Sundays, and they come on BT Plus Star and BT Her at 9 o'clock every Wednesday. And honey, I'm telling you, it every week is like it leaves my mouth open. So y'all got to get into Sisters. So y'all look for my notifications. Don't forget to hit that like button. I need y'all to hit the like button. Even if y'all look at the replay, hit that like button, please. Even when you come in the room, when you exit the room, hit that like button. If you don't mind, share the video. I'm trying to get my name out there. I'm trying to get monetized. So help me get there. With that, I want to say thank you for joining me, and I catch y'all on the video tomorrow. Bye, sis, and y'all have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.